Like, is this top cute or am I cute? Which one is cute? Because sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't feel it. It's fine. Hello, my name is Grace and welcome to my space. We're back, we're here, we're back again to talk ColourPop skincare. Now, if you may bring your memory back to my ColourPop makeup video, which was recorded a long time ago, but uploaded really recently because life's been hectic. So anyways, my feelings about ColourPop makeup was basically just like, sure. Sure. And I would honestly love to be proven wrong because again, ColourPop gives me all the colors. And since I uploaded that video, one, I wear that Soul Body highlighter literally every day. Soul Body popped off with that. But I've actually found several other uses for that pastel palette. And I think it's actually really pretty. So, you know, it wasn't a lose-lose. It was just like a, sure. So now we're here to talk about the other half, which is 𝒉𝒏 Beauty. I've been using their skincare, the skincare products that I bought for now almost 4 weeks. So I think now I can safely give like an in-depth review on whether or not I think it was worth my money or if it did any of the things that they claim to do. So first and foremost, I'm gonna start with all the products that I didn't like. And the product that I dislike the most is the 𝒉𝒏 Turmeric Brightening Serum. You're probably thinking, Grace, you didn't like it, but it's almost out. Yeah, it's almost out. I have never had a serum this small. Like I cannot remember the last time I used a serum that was this small. Like even the Ordinaries gives you 30 milliliters. This is only 15 milliliters and it's now $9 on the website, but I had to pay $12 for it. And 12 bucks for 15 milliliters is overpriced. I'm sorry. Pardon, especially for a brand that like let's be real, who out here talking about 𝒉𝒏 Beauty skincare like that? So and I get it. It's a brightening boost. So you're supposed to only use like 1 to 2 drops. But trust me when I say I do. I try to use very little. I tried so hard to use very little of this product to try to make it last longer. They give you about a month and a half's worth. And the half is stretching it. They give you about a month's supply of serum in this, and I just do not think that's worth 12 bucks. Like, I'm just keep a buck with you. Like most of my serums, I get 3 to 4 months use out of this. Like what the heck? And I am not that person who over applies skincare because I wear a lot of skincare, so I don't over apply it. So I don't know what this is. Next issue that I had with this, what did it do? It's called the Brightening Serum Boost. And yet it didn't brighten anything. Like honestly, the consistency of the serum, fantastic, great, love it. The smell, it was whatever. But like the consistency felt luxe. Like my face felt luxe and my face felt radiant. So it brought a nice glow, radiance. But when I hear turmeric, I think of brightening. Like people use turmeric to like brighten up dark spots. I'm thinking brightening. I'm not thinking, and maybe this is only meant to provide that glow radiance. But in my book, providing glow radiance is different than brightening. I need some spots to be faded if you're brightening. This serum honestly did nothing. They have a long, like a huge brightening serum boost line. And I'm like, then what are you giving me? Because this serum costs the same amount as my 𝒂𝒒 Pure Vitamin Serum, which, you know, I haven't started using yet, which is fine. But it's just like, it's the fact that these cost the same amount. And it's crazy because these bottles look the same size. This bottle has 35 milliliters. This is 15. 15 milliliters is nothing, y'all. It's nothing. So I didn't like that. Like I think maybe it's because I'm such a Korean skincare whore. I think I've gotten used to the idea that you're gonna give me a decent amount quality content for cheaper prices. Maybe that's got me warped on how skincare works, but I was just always under the mindset that I would get affordable, it'd be affordable, and the prices would be good, and it wouldn't like I don't know what this is. Also, just the ingredient list in general, this whole thing was just essential oils after essential oils after essential oils. I'll be the first person to tell you, I don't care that much about fragrance. Like, if you have some fragrance in there, it's not the end all be all. In fact, I actually kind of prefer at least one or two, so that the experience, the aromatic experience is luxe for me. I like that. I like to smell my skincare. Cold world, sue me. However, I have a limit. And my limit is much smaller when it comes to products like this, where it's a treatment. You're supposed to be brightening my face. I need majority of the products to be working towards that. I don't need majority of the products to be an essential oil to smell good, okay? It's not a double cleanse, all right? You're supposed to be brightening my face. So I need more of the actives and the brighteners and the things that will do things, because outside of the turmeric, let me look at this ingredient list. There's over 15 different essential oils in here. And all the citrus ones, which I guess the idea is those are the brightening ones, are at the bottom. So what does that mean for the percentage then? Yeah, absolutely won't be rebuying. I'm probably gonna finish using this by tomorrow. Just like not worth it. From here on out, I feel much better about the products I got. So for the next product, I got was the 4th Ray Beauty AM to PM Gel Cleanser. I've used about half so far. I like it. I don't know why they said to PM, because I do not think this is a strong enough cleanser for the nighttime. I think it works because I do double cleanse, and so by the time I get to my cleanser, it's still kind of okay. But on really heavy makeup days, I put that pad to apply my toner and I'm like, ooh, what the heck? I am not somebody who enjoys cleansing after my cleansing steps. My toners are not meant, at least for me, I don't use my toners as extra cleansing steps. So when I get to toner and there's more cleansing to be done, I kind of get annoyed. So this kind of left with that feeling, especially at night. For the daytime though, this is a perfect daytime moisturizer because this is not drying in the slightest. In fact, it's slightly hydrating. Let me open up the ingredient list for this one, see if there's, maybe something that can point towards why this is so hydrating. This is one of the nicest feeling cleansers of all time. It did not dry me out in the slightest. It felt so good on my face. Okay, so it has like some jojoba and like other loads of jojoba and like other hydrating ingredients. This non-stripping, nothing. Like, I love the experience of washing my face with this. I just do not think it was strong enough for me because I also have oily skin. I do not think it was strong enough for me to be on its own. That's just kind of how I see it. But I will be using this in the morning. I'm probably gonna have to get a different cleanser to wash my face at night because it has not been enough. If you're just looking for a nice daytime cleanser, if you don't wear a lot of makeup, if you're dry skin, if you're even normal, like you don't have a lot of sebum to deal with, because there's no active in here that's gonna really deal with sebum control or acne treatment or anything like that. But if you're any of those other things I mentioned, this is a great cleanser. I got it for $12. It's currently $9. I think it is a really nice cleanser. I just do not think it was strong enough for me at night. And I don't think if you have oily skin, I don't think it's strong enough for anyone at night. Downside, and I'm starting to notice a pattern, the ingredient list is chocked full of essential oils, fragrance. If you are allergic to fragrance, this is not for you. If you have super sensitive skin and fragrance triggers it, this is not for you. It's not. But that might be said for all of 4th Ray Beauty. Okay, we'll get there. Okay, next up. Now we're getting into products that I probably will repurchase, if I'm being completely honest. So first is the Fourth Way Beauty Acai Face Milk. I called it Akai in my first video about it. Don't judge me. Here's my thing. This one is the only one sold out on their website, and it's like, you bastards figured it out. I love it. I love it. I love this. Face milks are not really something that I've ever really thought that I've needed, but you can kind of convince me to add basically anything in my skincare routine if you talk to me long enough. So this was absolutely one of those things where I was like, a face milk? What is that gonna do? I've heard about them, but like, what do they do? It's kind of, it's the same reason you would add like a essence or something to your routine, or like a lotion or an emulsion. Like a face milk reminds me of an emulsion, where it's that in-between step between your moisturizer and your serum. So where your essence is between your toner and your serum. So it's that hybrid of those two. Your face milks and emulsions are going to be a hybrid of your moisturizer and your serum. So it's going to kind of be like a lotion-y kind of creamier feel milk. I love it. I love it. My face feels, I use this morning and night. It has acai in it. So it has like some antioxidant properties and all that good stuff. I'm so pissed that this is the one sold out, because I don't even want to try others. Like, I'm so obsessed with this one. I would use this and it would be the most noticeable glow that would be left over. And not even just glow. I don't even think glow is a right way. Supple and plumpness. Like, my skin, especially underneath here, I've been getting a lot of fine lines because I'm stressed and I don't sleep enough. So I've been getting a lot of fine lines here, and I'm like, I am 23. Why am I getting fine lines all over my face? And using this, gone. I feel like they reformulated their face milks, because like 3-4 years ago, I tried their turmeric one and it was garbage. Maybe I just don't like their turmeric line. But anyways, 3-4 years ago, I tried their turmeric face milk and I hated it. But this was like a whole different experience. Like, I genuinely love this. Same that kind of things with the ingredient list. There's actually noticeably a little bit less essential oils in this one. There's still a lot. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot. There's also a little bit more humectants, and there's more emollients. There's more emollients in here, which means this one's thicker, and so it's really about holding in that moisture. You know, I think if you're oily skin, you might get it away with using this and then SPF, like no moisturizer. I think if you're dry skin, I think this is a great thing to add on top of that. Lots and lots and lots of fragrance. If you don't like fragrance, you cannot use this. Sorry. Like, it's just so much fragrance. I don't see any unscented options, or not extremely fragranced options in Fourth Way Beauty overall. I went through a bunch of their products. I couldn't find any. If anybody knows of any products that they make that have a little bit less essential oils in them, let me know, because so far I didn't see many. Yeah, I love this product. If I could buy it again, I would buy like 3 more. If you know, y'all know how Fourth Way Beauty, ColourPop, and Soul Body don't restock, so I'd be hard pressed to get this product again. But if it does restock, I will be getting it. I wore this mostly during the day because it also has that antioxidant environmental shield property to it. So this was mostly a daytime thing. And I wore that brightening serum morning and night because, you know, I wanted it to do something. And it simply did not. Okay, so coming in here, it's so, okay, notice how I've used like none of this. This is the rosehip oil, but it's the same size as that turmeric, because a little of this actually goes a long way and a little of that does nothing. Whatever. So next up is the Fourth Way Beauty Rosehip Oil. This is my #1 product from the haul. This is literally 100% pure rosehip oil. There's no other ingredients in here, which I commend them. So honestly, the rosehip oil might be the only thing you can get if you're allergic to fragrance. But The last time I incorporated oils into my skincare routine was probably like 3 years ago, and it was good. It didn't do much for me, so I was kind of like, oh, whatever. But I've been hearing so much people talking about how rosehip oil helps fade scars, it helps this and this and that, and I need to fade all these scars that I got this summer. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it. Let me try this this 4th-Ray Beauty ColourPop one, and let me see if I like it. I love this product. I love this product. A little actually goes a long way. My skin has never felt so moisturized in my whole life. Like, I'll wake up and I'll be like, damn. It is the only thing that competes with my sleeping mask. It's the only thing that competes with my sleeping mask. Like, I love a sleeping mask because they give me moisture that I've never seen before, as in like, I wake up and everything I did the night before is still sealed in, working, clocking in, putting in the hours. I have one cream from 𝒔𝒐𝒉𝒏 that does a similar thing, but this nearly gave them all a run for their money. It really did. I'm kind of holding off on using it. I think I'm gonna fade off of using it a little bit until we get into winter months, because it's gonna be really cold. And I think a rosehip oil is what I want to savor this for like December and January. But so little, I've used this like every single night since I bought this ColourPop collection. And it lasts, because literally 2 drops of this does go a long way. Again, 2 drops of that does nothing. And I have noticed an improvement in the overall like texture, and like certain spots have started to fade a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, like, not enough though. Not enough for me to feel like, oh, this on its own is brightening. Not enough for me to feel like that did anything. Like, I wouldn't really say, if any, all of these offered things where it's like brightening, improving skin tone, no. But the moisture of it all, it got me very interested in trying more oils. I think after this, I might try some squalene, some pure squalene oil, because I've never, I love products with squalene, but I've never tried squalene on its own. But this has got me very interested in the art of using oils in skincare. I never have, because I'm oily, so I always felt like it'd be doing too much. But yes, that is my updated review on 4th-Ray Beauty. Overall, here are my final thoughts. My 3 big thoughts are they formulate with a lot of essential oils and fragrances, like a lot. It is absolutely personal preference if that's gonna be an issue for you or not. If you're allergic to fragrance, if you just don't see the purpose in a lot of fragrance, if you're like, then 4th-Ray Beauty is gonna feel more like a gimmick than it will feel a gem. Yeah, I wanted it to feel like a gem, but in that regard, it's gonna feel a little bit, you know what? I don't even wanna say full gimmick. It's just that 4th-Ray Beauty, in comparison to other products that are claiming to do the same thing, I think you can get more bang for your buck somewhere else. Also, I don't really like that they're actives, like the products that are targeted, because let's be real, those milks aren't really targeted. They're just like hydrating and moisturizing, real standard stuff. Those serums though are supposed to be like active targeting, doing something. I don't like that they're so small, and I don't like that they don't do anything. The cleanser, I think that AM to PM cleanser is the perfect non-stripping and hydrating cleanser if that's what you're looking for. For me, it's not enough for at night, but I don't want to say it's a bad product. It's still a pretty good product. Based off what I've tried, and then also from reading ingredients and reviews, I would say out of 10, 4th-Ray Beauty sits at about like a 6. The products that are good are really good. The products that kind of are gimmicky are really gimmicky. But it's a little bit more above the average. And I think they're doing a better job than others. You know what I mean? I think it's a really good teen line. I think it's good for younger, like 18 under. I think that they would really benefit from something, a line like this. But I just do not think the formulation, like the ingredients, are advanced enough, and like I don't know if I would recommend it to older or just more mature skincare audiences. I think the packaging is adorable. The smell is great, except for that turmeric one. I'm starting to think I just don't like any of their turmeric line. I think I'd be curious to try one of their cleansers, one of their stronger cleansers. I don't think I'm gonna dive back into that boosting line, any of them. Like, I just think there's so many other brands doing serums that do the same thing better, or just in general. I think they have now put me onto rosehip oil all around, and like probably squalene once I get that as well. Like, I'm now in the oils games, and I never thought I would be. The milk, great. I'm a little nervous about trying a different one just because I had an awful experience with that turmeric milk one. Like, it did nothing. So I'm kind of like, okay, the Acai is now sold out. So I'm like, okay, I guess everybody now knows that the Acai is clearly the best one. So like, do I want to potentially downgrade? Skincare milk is not something that I see myself needing. But, you know, it was really, really helpful for work on days when I need to do a really, really quick wash, throw something on and go. And like, so I like would wash my face really quickly, throw the tiniest bit of toner on, throw that milk on, SPF, done. Like, that was my whole morning. And my skin, you would have thought I'd done like a 12-step routine. That milk, she holds her weight. Will the others? I don't know if I want to find out. I feel like I feel the same way about 𝒂𝒂 as I felt about the ColourPop makeup, where it's just like, sure. None of those products are particularly revolutionary except maybe the milks. Because I don't really know what other brand is doing milks like that. If anybody does know any other brands that are doing milks like that, I would actually love to compare 𝒂𝒂's milk to somebody else's, just to see kind of what the heck it is, and like, is this like a standard thing y'all trying to put in the industry, or is it basically just like another word for emulsion? You know what I mean? The rosehip oil is nice, but also it's 100% rosehip oil, so I could have gotten it at the beauty supply store, like, let's be honest. The cleanser, she's a good cleanser, but I think, and the other cleanser I was comparing it to when I was doing my trial was the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Cleanser, which I'll go in depth on in my upcoming empties video. That cleanser, I think, did everything this did while also making sure I was actually cleansed that night. So take that what you will. All right, so that has been my update review, my final review on 𝒂𝒂 Beauty after about 4 weeks of use, pretty constant use. You can pass. It won't kill you to pass. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and click the notification bell, because I absolutely do not upload on any sort of schedule. I don't even know when this video is gonna go up. This video might go up a month from now. Like, I really don't know. So the only way for you to know is for you to hit that notification bell so the computer can tell you. Please leave a comment below. How do you feel about 𝒂𝒂 Beauty? Have you heard people talking about it? I don't really hear I don't hear people talking about it, and I kind of get one. There's not much to say. It's not really much to say. Your money could go elsewhere. But those milks, the milk is great. I really do. I'm just, it's sold out, whatever. Do you agree with my assessment? Have you tried 𝒂𝒂 Beauty? Do you think it's the holy grail? Let me know. Have you tried any of the 4 that I've tried? If there's products from 𝒂𝒂 that you're like, no, Grace, try it. Like, try this one instead, you're gonna love it. Let me know, because I'm a collector of skincare. So I will absolutely try it. Like, I'll try damn near any skincare somebody throws my way, as long as it's not made in like a backyard or something. Thank you for coming to hang out with me in my space. You know, it gets kind of lonely here. So, you know, make sure to come back. Make sure to bring others. We want to keep this space filling up so that eventually it can be our space. And it's not just mine, you know what I mean? Be kind. Do good to others. Try to spread positivity in this world. It's rough times out here, so just try to spread positivity and hold your head high. Have a wonderful rest of whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye. I know I finished this bottle, but I think I'm gonna need my money back.